So good evening, everyone, and welcome to the show, Ask Me How. So this is a place where you can ask your doubts, your questions, your queries regarding Vedic mathematics. Yes, the fast mathematics, the mental mathematics. So let's start from Janu, Kulbir. Yes, Kulbir. The Bindu, Vani, Umesh, Sanvi. Any questions you have? Yes, Kulbir. Do you have any questions? So Gyanu is from Nepal. Yes, Gyanu. Okay. So I think everybody is waiting for me to speak first. Right. So Vedic mathematics, what is Vedic mathematics? Vedic mathematics is what makes your mathematic calculations easy, simple, and faster. And it is a need of our, because today our kids, they are facing problem. Our children, they are facing problem because maths has been represented as a fear factor, as a havoc, as a stress. And this has been induced in their minds. And to remove that fear, Vedic maths is a necessity. And moreover, as per our national education policy, Vedic mathematics has been introduced in our course curriculum. Yes, Sanvi, you have raised hand. Tell me, how can I help you? Sanvi? Sanvi, you have to say something. Okay, it was by mistake. Sanvi, you are from which place? Bindu Tena Bardeva, sorry. Ambala Kent. Okay, great. So I belong to Yamuna Nagar, very near to you. Yes, Kulbir Chaudhary. So nobody has any queries today? Yes, Umesh. Any questions you have, Lakshmi? Okay, then I'll start with it. So as I told you, Vedic mathematics is what makes mathematics simple, easy, and faster. Now, why it is needed? What for we need it? And the most important advantages are children, our students, they are facing troubles in mathematics. They get the fear factor when they start with mathematics. So this subject, Vedic mathematics, it enhances their mental ability. And that is the reason why they are able to get out of this fear. So Vedic maths, if I talk about, yes, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, Vedic maths, okay, Bindu from Nepal. I, right. So what does Vedic maths do? See, for very first advantage or very first feature of this is it is a journey of transformation. Journey of transformation from fear of mathematics to confidence. Right. So this is the first advantage what we get with Vedic maths, a transformational journey from fear to confidence. You know what is fear? Yes, anyone can define fear. What is fear? Yes, Bindu, Janu.
Dull.
I'll give you two options now. The two meanings of fear I'll share with you, and I would see what are you looking for. So fear means forget everything and run away. Correct. Also, fear means face everything and rise above. So what do you think? What do you want to do? Yes, Anvi. Fear. Do you want to forget everything, mathematics, and run away? Or you want to face everything and rise above? Yes, what is your option?
Face everything and rise above.
Rise above. So that means we need to go mathematics first. Can we avoid maths in our life? Okay, very simple question. Now, generally we have 40 students in a class, correct? As per CBSE and government norms, we generally have 40 students in class. Do you know, out of that, 30 students, they go for tuitions, after school tuitions. And I'm particularly talking about math subject. And out of that, 10 fail every time. So what do you think? Maths is so tough. One option is maths is very tough. Let's remove it from the syllabus. Second, teacher is not teaching. So what do you think? What is the reason behind it? Yes, Lakshmi. I would like
Syllabus.
to hear from everyone. What do you think? What is the reason?
Syllabus.
Okay. So syllabus is tough. Kulbir Chaudhary. See, until unless you participate, you will not be able to gain knowledge. And I would love to solve your queries.
Or maybe the method of teaching.
Okay. Yes, Anvi.
Sir,
Why?
maybe they cram
Okay. Now
or
let's
they don't have the clarity of concept.
okay. If we talk about very early mathematics, for example, in class 1 and 2. Now in class 1 and 2, we have only addition or maximum subtraction. Still, are every student able to crack? Crack means, is every child able to score 100%? Though we just have number system, we just have introduction to addition. So where does things go wrong?
In calculation only.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Only addition, and they fail to understand. So maths is really tough that we should avoid it. Can maths be avoided?
No, sir.
Yes, Vani? Can maths be avoided?
No, sir.
See, right from the beginning, right from the early morning, when we get up, we are using mathematics in our daily life. Alarm clock, that is one important feature, function. We make schedulers, plan our diary, plan our day. What is that? That is mathematics. When you go for cooking, Lakshmi, Vani, and yes, Sanvi, then you need time management. Otherwise, things will go wrong. So that means you are using mathematics in every, even you cannot cook for long time. You have to limit that time. You have to use a proper proportions. What is that? Again, mathematics. You are going somewhere, traveling, using navigation, maps. What is that? Timing, kilometers. What is that? Map. So whatever you are doing in life, that is mathematics. That means mathematics cannot be avoided. So second comes, teacher is not teaching. So do you think teacher is not teaching? Or okay, let's say that one teacher in the school is not teaching, but what about the other, the one who is teaching at for the tuitions? Maybe a student is going to the same teacher or a different. We cannot say everybody is not teaching. This cannot be the reason behind. But the point is, maybe a methodology student is not able to understand. Where we are lacking, I'll just give you a very simple example. If you have to move from one place to another and the distance is more, and you are limited for one particular vehicular approach, for example, you said, no, you have to travel from one place to another by only bicycle, you might feel it uncomfortable. But rather, if you say you go by car, you go by bus, you go, and if it is more far away, you travel by train or even flight, that becomes comfort. Now, similarly in mathematics, when we are teaching something, we make it, you have to follow this system. And like every finger is not similar. Maybe that child is not able to adapt that particular methodology. And the teacher is pressuring again and again. No, this means this. Correct. So as per my, yes, Mr. Subhash Ganguly, you're late. Homraj Podil, you are from Nepal.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
What do you do, sir? Okay, we were discussing on the point, what is Vedic maths and why do students fail in mathematics? So I was saying, in a class of 40 students, 30 students are going for after school tuitions and still 10 are failing. So what could be the reason behind it? Yes, Subhash Ganguly, you have already done something in Vedic mathematics. So what do you think? What is the reason behind this? Why students are failing in mathematics? Yes, Umesh, Kulber Chaudhary, Sanvi. Kulbir, yes, I can. I'm looking for the answer. I need. Yes, Mr. Ganguly, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Are you able to hear me, sir?
Yes. So, what is the reason why students fail in mathematics or they find mathematics difficult?
I as per my own experience, sir, I see that the most students are only learning the process only, and they don't want to understand the internal process of the calculation.
You are talking about what age of the students?
School students up to standard 8,
From beginning from?
standard 4, 5.
Okay, let's go down the line. Let's go to the class 1 and 2, where now a child of class 1 and 2, they are fresh minds. They don't
Yes,
know
sir.
what is mathematics. So whose
Yes, sir.
responsibility is that? See, when you are talking about 4th standard, at that time a child has developed mind. But before that, when they are very young, when they are fresh minds,
Yes, sir.
when anything can be fed in their minds, what
Right.
happens that time? At that time, now class 1, 2, that was my point. We just go for addition or subtraction or multiplication only.
Yes.
Why do they find that difficult?
I don't have that experience, sir.
Okay, you have experience of class 4th onwards, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so what do the problems they face in class 8th or 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th?
Particularly in multiplication, they are doing a lot of mistake. In square roots also, they are doing a lot of mistakes. HCF
Okay.
and LCM, HCF and LCM, they are facing, particularly in decimal also, they are getting some confusion, this or that, this type of. time and distance, all these chapters, they are
You
only
are
learning the process.
you are mentioning all the contents of mathematics. See,
No,
that's
sir, no,
it.
sir. I
Yes,
have that.
Sanvi.
I'm facing these problems
No,
to
okay.
guide them.
I'll definitely guide you on that also. See, the problem is that was what was my point. We cannot say teacher is not teaching. The teacher is teaching. But where do we fail? If a student is not able to understand that, what do you think? Is that a problem of student only? Or a teacher has to guide? Because the same student for whom we are saying they are not able to understand, just now you said they don't understand, they don't go in the subject, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, the same students for whom you have a complaint, do you know how many movies they remember frame by frame? Every student remembers 40 to 50 movies frame by frame. And
Yes.
the same students remember 60 songs of 60 lyrics word to word. Now, how is it possible that they can remember 40 movies and they cannot understand one concept of multiplication?
Right.
So that means there is something lacking. And what is that lacking? That is interest. Do we need to ask our kids? Let's take it on our personal self. We do have kids at our home. Our kids or our younger brothers and sisters, whatsoever. Have you observed? Do we need to say them, go and play? But we need to say them, come and start learning, study. Yes or no? Yes, Homraj. What do you do as of now?
Yes, sir, yes.
क्या करते हैं आप?
मैं टीचिंग करता हूँ सर.
कौन से सब्जेक्ट की?
Yes, मैं
सॉरी,
मैं देश की भाषा की, नेपाली की.
नेपाल की क्या सब्जेक्ट करते हैं? हिंदी में ही मैं बात कर रहा हूँ. हिंदी तो आता है आपको?
मैं समझता हूँ हिंदी में.
अच्छा, नेपाली में बात करें.
नहीं,
उमेश, can
नेपाली.
you ask him?
No,
Umesh?
I am teaching Nepali.
Okay, you are
Yes,
teaching Nepali. Great. So you are not related to mathematics anyway.
No, मैं स्कूल का प्रिंसिपल भी हूँ.
Okay. आप कहाँ पर हैं? कौन से स्कूल में?
मैं नेपाल में सुनसरी डिस्ट्रिक्ट है.
यस, मैं अभी सुनसरी में, इटाहरी में मेरा कॉन्फ्रेंस था, इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस था 10 जून को.
हाँ, मैं इटहरी का पास में ही हूँ.
ओके, वही ठीक है. तो आपने कभी नोट किया बच्चे मैथ्स में फेल हो रहे हैं?
यस सर, बहुत बच्चे मैथ में फेल हो जाता है.
तो क्यों हो जाते हैं?
बच्चे को मैथ समझना बहुत कठिन होता है. क्यों? ये तो मुझे भी पता नहीं.
यही तो मैं जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि इसके लिए आपने क्या कदम उठाए. चलिए, मैं आज सभी से I'll give you a very simple concept. What is the first fear in maths? Yes, सुभाष जी, गांगुली. सबसे पहला डर क्या होता है मैथ्स में बच्चों के लिए? First fear.
Calculate things.
Maths is itself calculations, fam. What topic?
मैथ जानने के लिए प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ता है. बच्चे प्रैक्टिस करने नहीं चाहता है.
ओके, एक छोटी सी बात पूछूं, हमराज, हाउ मेनी फोन नंबर्स डू यू रिमेंबर? कितने फोन नंबर्स याद हैं आपको?
ये कोई 20-30.
20-30.
Yeah.
Yes, Sanvi, how many phone numbers do you remember? Vani, Lakshmi, Nabin.
I don't remember because it is saved in the phone.
Correct. Yes, Nabin Dahel. Nabin, you are from which place? Now what?
Yes, I am from Nepal, Itari,
It
Sunsari
has,
district.
okay. So Homraj is also from it, Sunsri, near Nisun. Okay. Now the point. So what do you do, Nabeen?
I am teacher. Now I am teaching
Which subject?
mathematics.
Mathematics. Okay, can I ask you one question?
Okay, sure.
How much time you need to write a table of 89?
Yes, please.
How much time you need to write a table of 89?
89.
Yes, sir.
Multiplication table of 89.
Yes, sir.
89. Until
Is
now,
it
I am
not
not
related to
practicing to
math?
rise the 89.
Is your math teacher, sir? How much time I'm asking? I just want time. No issues. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. What time you need?
To write the multiplication table of 89.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Kati time लागछ तपाईलाई?
It takes around 5 minutes.
5 minutes. If a teacher of maths takes 5 minutes, how much time a student will take? 10 minutes approximately. And it hardly takes 10 seconds in Vedic maths. See, I was talking about first fear. You can say first fear or burden. If you talk about burden in mathematics, so that is multiplication tables. The moment multiplication table starts in maths, students get that pressure, that fear. How will I remember? Why? Because one day a teacher asks a table of 5. Everybody does it. Next day, 9. Okay, try it. Then 11. Finish. 12. Again gone. So what happens is, if you understand, when we are doing any subject, every teacher will always say, understand the concept, learn it, and remember. But it is mathematics when we start with the tables. For the first time, there is a word introduced called as cramming. And the math teacher would say, okay, cram the tables, because you cannot understand. So today I'll show you how easy these tables were, or they are. And okay, tell me, a very honest disclosure, how many of you were beaten up, scolded, or for tables at your in your childhood? Yes, Subhash Ganguly.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
get scoldings or not at your
Yes.
time?
Yes, sir.
Sanvi has raised hand, so she remembers. Get it. Yes, Kulbir. Yes, Lakshmi, Vani, Bindu. Correct.
Many
And
times.
many times. And that is the first year. The burden of maths starts from that particular place. Now I'll tell you, if in general we talk about every student, you talk to a number of students and they'll say, tables very difficult. Why is it difficult? Where is the difficulty? Because we have taught that way. Now, most of the students know, they know table up till 12. Last time I was giving session in Kathmandu, Lalitpur. The same question came. I said, up till which number? 12. Don't see, it's not only school students. MSc students of one university, a prestigious university. I was there giving live session and the same answer. Sir, we know up till 12. Now I ask, what happens in 13? Is it an unlucky number? Okay, let's today learn. In the just coming 5 minutes, you'll learn tables up till 9, 9, 9, 9, any number of tables. Yes, we want to learn.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So see, very simple thing. Till now, what we have been doing, if it is a table of 13, we are cramming, or multiplication, you can say 13 ones are 13, 13 twos are 26, 13 threes are 39, 13 fours are 52, 13 fives are 65, and so on. So it was 13, we can cram it. But the moment it becomes 43, we'll say sorry. Will not be able to do. So this we have been doing till now. Second, if you luckily got a good teacher, he or she might have told you, why do you multiply? Keep on adding every time. Because multiplication is repetitive addition, so keep on adding. So this is a second approach. The first approach was cramming or multiplication. The second approach was addition. Yes. So all of you know these two concepts? Yes, Mr. Ganguly. Omraj.
Yes.
Nabin. Bindu. Bindu Vani. Bindu and Vani and Sanvi. Kulbir, I'm not hearing any word from you. Are you there or not?
We are here, sir.
Yeah, we are here.
Any third way you know how to do this easily? Anyone? Okay, now I'll give you the answer. Okay, how many chairs you need for two people to sit? Or how many chairs we need for every person? We need one chair for. Similarly,
One chair.
we had done one concept called Sanvi, are you into mathematics?
Yes, sir. I am a student.
Which class?
11th.
Great. Okay, then you should know these tables. This is a very small concept. So any third way you know how to solve this table.
Sir, by multiplying it.
I have already given that. And if the question comes 39, then you'll. Okay. Let's say. Now, how many digits can you have at unit place?
One,
Unit, that is one digit.
Tens
One.
position.
2,
That is where
One.
we go wrong. See, 2 is the total number of digits. But if you
No,
talk about
in 10
position,
place also there is only one digit.
yes, at every place, there is only one digit. This is where we go wrong. Like Mr. Ganguly, you said they don't understand the concepts. They try to cram it out. Math
Right.
is not what we need to cram. We say unit 1 tends to 103. See, that is total number of digits. But if I talk about how many digits in particular at one position, it is always 1. If you understand this, that was the reason I gave you an example. How many students need how many chairs to sit? So every student need one chair. Similarly, every place value, every digit needs one position. Using the same concept, remembering this, if you understand this concept, more than 75% of Vedic maths is done. And if I talk about maths, entire arithmetic can be done. So entire arithmetic, it depends on this particular concept if you understand it. How to do it? Okay, let me ask you a very simple question to all of you. Do you know table of 1? How many of you don't know the table of 1? Yes, Nabin,
Yeah, we know table of one.
you know. Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Ganguly.
Yes, sir. I know.
And table of 3, Nabin,
Yes, sir.
Bindu.
Yes.
Yeah,
So you know
Yeah,
table
we
of
know.
1, you know table of 3. So what is the problem in table of 13? Yes, Vani. Umesh, Omraj.
Basically, students are feeling difficult to table of when we go in 2 digits. Students and teacher also feel the difficult to how to teach and basic idea to do the easily. We are also in our thinking also there is the some problem.
Let's
Uh,
okay, see this. Is it fine? Font table, anything wrong in this?
No.
Similarly, table of 3. See why I am going for a basic concept, because this is what is called as the first burden of maths. This is the first time when a student starts getting fear. Is it correct? Any problems if I write down the separate tables? Any doubt in this up till here?
no, sir. It is clear.
Okay. Now, just now we learned that every place value has 1 digit. If I think this is unit and this is 10, I just have to make them closer. Rearrange 13, 26, 39. See, 3, you got the answers 3 without doing anything. You didn't added, you didn't multiplied. Seema, yes, Sanvi, did you understand up till here?
Yes, sir.
Now, can we have 2 digits at unit place? No, I can have only 2. So what will happen to this one? The extra one will move further. Why? Because at one position, I can have only 1 digit. So that 4 plus 1 becomes 5. Similarly, only 5 here. Extra digit moves further. It becomes 6. 8. Extra digit moves further. 1. Extra digit move further. 4. Extra digit move further. So what is easy? Every time adding 13 plus 13 plus 13, or 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6 plus 1. What is easy? Yes, Nabin.
Yeah, it is
So
easy.
is it
Every
difficult?
number we can apply the same rule.
I'll show you my question. First answer my question. Is it difficult to understand?
No, sir. It is
So
clear
is
and
it
easy method
rocket
also.
science? So why we don't teach this simplicity in our classrooms?
Due to lack of idea.
So from where we'll get that idea?
Today, from your side, I got this idea.
See, we all are now on social media, Google, Facebook, and so many things. We learn so many things from Google. But when it comes to the point of education, knowledge, we close our eyes. The last time we opened our book was when we got the job. Or the last time we opened our book was when we started with our business. The last time we opened our books when we had the last exam. Where are those books gone? We don't even know. Now you said, is it applicable on all numbers? Yes, you can tell me any number. Let's say 78. This nobody can think also table, but we know 7 2 is 14, 7 3 21, 28, 35, and so on. And similarly, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. Just rearrange 78, 6 as it is. 1 moves further, it becomes 156. 4 as it is, 2 moves further, 23. 2 as it is, 31. 0 as it is, 39. Yes, Nabin, I think I solved your query. Yes, Mr. Ganguly. Is it difficult?
No, sir.
But since you have done Vedic maths, did you try this method?
No, sir.
Now, this is based on your balancing lines. Simple concept of balancing or use of place values, whatever you can call. So first, see, when we have to teach something, when we have to show a path to someone, first we need to clear his doubts. The fear factor in them. Please understand, when you are teaching Vedic maths, who is coming to you? A student who is suffering from fear of math, that person will only come to you. Or student who wants to upgrade the knowledge, want to crack some entrance examination, they will only come. So first, basics need to be clear. Yes, Kulbir, any questions you have now?
Yes, sir.
Please ask.
Sir, no.
Yes, Kulbir, बोलिए.
Yes.
Tanvi, do you have any questions now?
No, sir.
So was this difficult?
No, sir.
So why didn't you know? You are in 11th standard. I can discuss with you on square roots, cube roots, squares, cubes, any topic you want. But the point is, first we should have a basic knowledge. When we are not able to do fast calculations, how will we move further? Even in trigonometry, geometry, calculus, conics, Vedic maths is helpful in every part of mathematics. But unless we are clear with the basics, how will we move further? Yes, Gyanu. Gyanu, any questions you have?
No, sir.
You told you are from Nepal, right?
Yes, sir. I'm from
Nepal में कहाँ से? Where are you from exactly?
I'm from Kailali, Nepal.
Kelali.
Kailali, Nepal.
I know. My first session in Nepal was in Kelali only. Okay. Yes, Homraj, do you have any questions regarding this? The tables, the first fear factor of students. Vani,
Yes, I don't have any doubts.
so is it clear? Is it really tough, the tables now after this?
No,
At
it
least
is
two digits is clear, right? We'll go for
Yes.
3 digits also so that your doubts are clear. Realme, what's your name? You're written Realme RMX 3630. Yes. Realme RMX 3630. What's your name and you are from where? Okay. See, if you have to gain knowledge, you need to ask more and you need to ask questions. Okay. Actually, I'm a weak student. Sanvi, you can, I'll share my number to everyone. If anyone has any. So Sanvi, how did you get this link?
Excuse me, sir.
On Facebook.
Facebook, I didn't give the link. Okay, this is my number. Tomorrow you can contact me and we'll sort out what topics you need. I'll tell you, right? So you're from Ambala, Kent. No, I belong to Yamunanagar, though I don't. Yes, Nabeen, boliye.
Excuse me, sir.
Boliye.
Please, sir, show me one example of 3 digits and 4 digits multiplication table.
I'm showing that I'm doing, sir. Tell me any number.
Yeah, any number. We have 778.
7, 8, 9 kar le. 7, 7 dono
Okay.
na kare.
Okay.
Right. So, you know table of 7?
Yeah.
Up till here, it's okay?
Yeah.
Table of 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, and so on. Table of 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Then
54.
50.
54. So just see, just rearrange 7, 8, 9 as it is. Now I can have only one digit, so 8. What happens? This one goes further, it becomes 17. Again, I can have only one digit, 7. Again, it moves further, so 15. 7, 6, and 2 moves further, so 23. 6, 5, 31. 5, 4, 39. Yes, Nabin, is it clear?
Yes, sir. It is clear.
You need to remember the same. See, the concept is same.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right. Vedic maths is what makes your mathematical calculation easy, simple, and faster. So whatever topic we'll do, that would be applicable on all the numbers. So we have general concepts also. Yes, there are some specialized concepts where we go very much faster. Now you said regarding, so 3 digit is clear? Yes, anyone else who has a doubt or any questions regarding this? So first I'll go for 4 digit and then you can ask your questions. Now, yes, Nabin, any 4 digit number you want to ask?
Okay, now 3478.
3, 4, 7, 8. Okay, so 3 means 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and so on. 4 means 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and so on. 7 means 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 48, and so on. And similarly, 8 means 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, and so on. So first is clear, 3, 4, 7, 8. Second, only 6 will come here. This one goes further. 14 plus 1 means 15. So only 5 will come here. Again, 1 goes further. So 9 and 6. Second, third, 4, 3, 4, and 9 plus 1, that becomes 10. Right. 2. Now here you need to understand, you will not do 8 plus 3 is 11. No. 28 plus 3 is 31. So 1, 3 goes further, that is 9 and 13. Now it's clear, Nabin?
Yes, sir. It is clear.
Can you complete this?
Yes, sir. I'm practicing another number also.
Yes. Now anyone else who has, yes, Mr. Ganguly, do you
Yes,
have
sir.
any queries?
No, sir, in this regard, I have no
No,
queries, but
not it. Now this topic has been finished. So what next? Any doubts, any questions you have? Any topic?
no, sir. No, sir, now I want to join your course, then I will learn everything. I have a lot of confusion. I have a lot of confusion to express my ideas to the students. And I'm teaching them free. That's why I'm worrying very much for my own clearance. Okay, sir.
The very first thing,
So-
nothing, if you say teaching free,
No, sir. That is my personal hobby, sir. It is my personal interest.
see that
It is
is
my personal
my
interest.
I'm not saying it is bad, but one who has money, if you will not take from them also, will they have interest to attend? Will they have interest to learn? Will they ask you any doubts? They'll simply come and go. What will happen? So is the knowledge going to the right person? But
I'm
yes,
doing-
you are, see, when we are submitting, when we are giving something, so we should also see that we are giving it to the right person. Correct? Yes, Nabin,
Right.
tell me. Yes, I'll ask you. Yes, Nabin, boliye.
Yes, sir. Now, my one little queries. Basically,
Just hold on.
our
Just
students
hold on.
and learner are learning in the mathematics. They are feeling difficult in geometry session.
Sir, it's not
Geometry part.
easy. Now talking about geometry section. Will geometry come in the first class? The students you are talking about, or the
Yeah,
teachers you are
geometry.
talking
At
about.
first, there is the line and angle. Yeah. At first chapter.
Sir, can you listen to me? When do we start with geometry? In which class?
We are starting from there in our syllabus. There is including the geometry from class 3.
Class 3
Class
do we have
2.
geometry?
Class 2, class 3, and class 1 also there is the line.
Which part of geometry you are talking in class 2 and 3? What topics? Can you share me the flavor?
No, I am talking about the 8, 9, class 1 geometry.
That's what
They
I
are
am.
feeling.
So 8, 9, that's what I'm saying, sir. First, basics need to be clear. Trigonometry, geometry, what do that involve? That also involves your calculations. Now, the point is we don't know the calculations. Concept understanding is not difficult. The problem arises in our calculations. When we are not clear with the basics, why 8 and 9 goes to 90, or what is 91 into 98? Try to cram it. So today particularly, I'm not taking geometry, but definitely keep in touch. We'll have some session here itself for geometry also. But for that, your basic knowledge should be clear. See, when we talk about geometry, it comes in 8th and 9th standard, you are only saying. So that means after 7 years of studying mathematics, geometry is taught in 8th standard. So you cannot expect that in Vedic maths, it should be taught first and then the basics. But yes, it is easy. Even your trigonometry part, it involves only one Pythagoras theorem. And that can be done in a very simple manner in Vedic maths. So what does Vedic maths, what do we learn in this? Or what we can perform? So we can go for arithmetic calculations. We can go for algebra, trigonometry, geometry, calculus, conic, differentiation, your quadratic equations, anything and everything of calculations. Wherever you have calculations, you can do it. But what happens now? One day in the conference itself, one person asked me, sir, we can do everything, but we cannot do language questions, or where some statement is statement questions. Now, Vedic maths will not make you understand that statement in English or Nepali. That is your basic knowledge of English or Nepali. Vedic maths will help you in solving the calculation. But if it is a statement given, that statement you need to understand in your language only. For that, you need to have the knowledge of language, not knowledge of maths. Got my point? So you need to have a clarity on that. But still, I am coming to Nepal also in most probably around 11th or 12th of September. Would be having some sessions in Itari and Biratnagar. So if you need some session where your students or your teachers can be cleared with their doubts, you can contact me in the morning. We'll discuss on this. Right?
Okay, sir.
Navin, I have just given my number. You can share me your details of your school. I'll contact you. Not an issue. And we can work on geometry also. See, whatever doubts you have, that can be solved. Yes, anyone else? Vani, any questions you have?
No questions.
Tanvi,
No.
so Tanvi, regarding 11th, you can share me your syllabus also, and we'll discuss. You can share me in the night, and tomorrow morning we can discuss on that. Right, Kulbir Chaudhary. Yes, Kulbir. Any questions you have? Sorry, Ganguly. Yes, we were discussing on some point. Yes, Mr. Ganguly, what was your query? What was your question now?
No, sir, I don't have any question now at all.
Okay, Sanvi, I'm sharing my
I-
number. This is 701.
Yes, sir, your number, please, sir. Your
I have
number,
shared
please, sir.
number to everyone, 701-576-1074. Otherwise, from wherever you have taken this link, there was my number. Right. Yes, Realme X360. I asked. Lakshmi, do you have any questions now? Bindu? Bindu, I gave you this. You should clear all your doubts. So any doubts you have you gone through those details? Regarding LCM, HCF, you were, Mr. Ganguly, you were saying. Now the problem
Yes,
is we start finding LCM and HCF. We are not clear what is actually LCM and what is actually what means by HCF. That is where students find it difficult. So they start calculations first. Yes, Kulbir. Kulbir, I think your voice or your audio is creating a problem. So you can write down on chat. I'll answer you. Anyone who is facing problem in audio, you can write down, and I'll connect back to you. Yes, anyone else? So we are left with only 7 minutes, so I have to rush for another session. So if you have any questions, please come up with that. Any doubts, any queries you have. So yeah, I was saying about LCM and HCF. See, LCM is highest common factor. Are we teaching them what is highest common factor in actual, or what is the lowest common multiple? They are cramming the word highest common factor. LCM is lowest common multiple. What is it? We don't need to calculate HCF and LCM of two numbers. But first, the thing is we should know what is LCM and HCF of two numbers. What does that particular word means? Sanvi, have you done this?
Yes, sir.
So, okay, what is highest common factor of any number or any two number? How do we find it? How do we do it? What do we mean by that? Suppose I have two questions.
Yes, sir.
I have a question 12 and 18. Now, what is the highest common factor? What do we mean by that? We have these two numbers. Now, what does this mean? Highest common factor among these two numbers. I don't want that you should start this divisibility or you start with the method of factors. No. What does that mean? My question is this first.
So common factors of both.
Okay. What common factors? Tell me. So what are common factors of 12?
6, 2,
2,
6,
2, 6, then
12 itself, 1,
okay. Then yes, Mr. Ganguly.
3, 4, 6.
3, 4, 6. Okay.
that's
And what about 18? So as per you, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and
6.
12. Correct?
Yes,
And for 18, in the same manner, 1, 2,
1,
3,
2, 3,
then
9.
6, 9, and 18. Correct?
Yes,
So now, how do we do it?
we'll take out the common highest one
Okay.
in both.
So which is the highest one?
6,
So what are the common factors?
6 or 6.
Yes, Mr. Ganguly.
Yes, sir. 2, 3, 6.
2, 3, 6 are the common factors.
But the highest one is 6.
Okay. So this is how you find out highest common factors. Okay. And how do you go for LCM? Same 12 and 18. I want the lowest multiple.
We'll write the tables of both.
Okay. So you write on the table of 12. So 36. Then like this.
Yes,
So then what would be the lowest common? $36 only,
Hmm.
or anything less than this?
Right.
no, sir, 36 only.
Okay. So that is, this is what you need to understand. There is very easy way to solve also. Solving is not a point. The first point was understanding. This is where students lack. Correct. And I'll just make you a bit easier. See, when you have to find out the factors. So don't think much. Start with 1. 1 into 12. Keep a distance. Second, 2. 2 into 6. Third, 3 into 4. So all are done. See, nothing is left now. So try with outside, start come inside. Similarly for 18. First is 1 and 18. 1 into 18 is 18. 2 into 9. 3 into 6. Finish. Now nothing is left. Correct? So now 1, 2, 3, and 6. These are common factors. But the highest is 6. So that is why we call it as HCF. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3 are also common. Now, in case of multiplication, you are correct. You find the products or multiplication tables and you get that, right? So this should be your way. And if now sometimes there are big numbers also. Now in Vedic maths, how do we find generally is, so now this is 12 by 18. So we reduce these numbers to the minimum, whatever we can do. So what is 6 2s and 6 3s? This is what, can we reduce it further? No. So HCF is always N1 by N2 or D1 by D2. So that is either 12 by 2 or 18 by 3. So both the case, it is 6. So 6 is HCF when you have to find out. And the LCM is cross multiplication. Either 18 into 2 is 36 or 12 into 2 is 3 is 36. Yes, Mr. Subhash.
Yes, sir.
Gangli. So where is the problem then? In LCM, HCF, you specifically told this topic. So that's why see why this topic is most important. Why? If you check with any entrance exam, any Sainik Vidyalaya or after 6th class or for 6th class, they always have 4 to 5 questions on this particular subject topic, right? So yes, so already 10. Yes, anyone has any queries? I hope,
No.
Naveen, all your queries are solved. Still, I have shared my number to everyone. If you want to share yours, please share right away. Otherwise, you can contact me in the morning and your doubts would be cleared. Right. Still, if you have any doubts, Thursday we'll be having a session again. We can take it. So this week we'll be having, so the session then from next week will be, I think, going for Sundays only. Yes, Naveen.
Excuse me, sir. In our locality in market, your Vedic mathematics books are available.
Yes,
Available, is it?
they are available in Kathmandu also. They are available in Kelali also.
They are in Sunsari, Morang district, Italy.
That can be sent by courier. Now that can be sent by courier from Kathmandu.
From Kathmandu. It is available in Kathmandu.
Yes, sir. It's already available. See, already 70 plus institutions have already conducted seminars. Some institutions are already using our books. Nearby Biratnagar is there. Their SSRVM school is using.
I am from Italy.
I got
Biratnagar.
Itali. Tell me, sir.
In Biratnagar, it is available. It is easy for me.
Sir, books are not available in Biratnagar right now. They will be couriered to you from Kathmandu or from Kelali, Dhangadi. For that, I think there is no issue.
You can give me contact number of Kathmandu.
Yes, Mr. Umesh is there.
Umesh, yeah, okay.
You have his number or should I give you?
Yeah, please provide me his number.
Okay, उमेश सर नंबर अपना मैसेज में डाल दीजिए.
ओके नमस्कार नवीन सर त्यहाँ मैले पठाएको छु हजुरलाई मेसेजमा.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So any other question anyone has? Yes, Bindu. I was waiting for your questions. So thank you everyone, and still if you have any queries pending, you can write down to me or we can discuss it on coming Thursday, right after tomorrow. Thank you very much and good night everyone. Right, bye bye. Yes, Mr. Gandhi, anything you want to say?
No, sir. Thank you. We will
Bye-bye.
meet on Thursday, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.